Hi, welcome again to another video in my conversation analysis discussion series. In this video, I'm going to share what is a turn constructional unit or TCU. Let's start with one paragraph from Schegloff 2007. The building blocks out of which turns are fashioned we call turn constructional units or TCUs. Grammar is one key organizational resource in building and recognizing TCUs. For English and many other languages, so far we know of no exceptions, the basic shapes that TCUs take are sentences or clauses, more generally phrases and lexical items. A second organizational resource shaping TCUs is grounded in the phonetic realization of the talk, most familiarly in intonational packaging. A third and criterial feature of a TCU is that it constitutes a recognizable action in context. That is, at the juncture of that episode of interaction with those participants in that place, etc., a speaker beginning to talk in a turn has the right and obligation to produce one TCU, which may realize one or more actions. To put it in simpler terms, TCU or turn constructional units are units that make up a turn. For those who need refresher on the definition of a turn is a unit when any time a speaker change occurs in a conversation. Okay, the link to my video on the definition of turn is available in the description box if you want to know more about turn. Then, TCU. Let's return to TCU. TCU can be a grammatical or international unit or also unit of action. Examples of TCU. First, just a click right after someone says something in a conversation, which can be identified as a TCU through its intonation and the potential action drawn through click. You may have experienced that you feel very uncomfortable after someone performed that click after you say something. You felt that it's a response to whatever you have just done. Okay, so that's a click. It can also be a TCU in a conversation. That's one example. The next one is that, really? Are you okay? You look a bit pale today. Which, three of them together, can be identified as a whole turn if speaker change happens, but each of them can be identified as an individual grammatical unit and depending on its intonation, also intonational unit. Then also, because it's in a conversation, each of these units that we have on the screen or I performed just now, can also be potentially identified as doing separate action or actions. Alright, those are the examples of TCU or turn constructional unit. Alright, that's all for today. See you again in my next video. Goodbye.